going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at the distance. Got a prediction video for you guys tonight. This one is Reyes Sanchez versus Antonio Demarco. Matchup takes place at lightweight. It's the WBC Eliminator next week, February the 26th. Puts together two contenders, Reyes Sanchez and Antonio Demarco. Right off the bat, I'm going to say this is going to be a very good fight. Pretty much because the styles involved. You got two fighters that come forward. You got a fighter that can box as well as fight, but you got one fighter who is the type of fighter that fights from bell to bell, which makes it a very interesting matchup. Reyes Sanchez, I'll start with him. Reyes Sanchez, in order to win this matchup, is going to have to be able to outwork Antonio Demarco. He throws a lot of punches. He applies a lot of pressure to his opponents. He throws a lot of arm punches. That's just the type of punch he throws. I think he's another one of those fighters that feels if he throws, a huge accumulation of punches, it's going to be effective in the fights. And I guess it could work for him if he can throw so much to avoid getting countered, and throw so much to clip off parts of the round. I think he can win the matchup by doing that. If he can get Demarco on the ropes, and just continuously, work and pressure him, use the jab a lot, use his left jab to come in and, and set up his combinations. Go to the body, if I didn't mention that, go to the body. Pretty much just keep the fight at a very fast pace. Get his shots off first, come forward, be able to cut off the ring instead of chase Demarco. And I think he can win the matchup just based on that. If he can outwork him, if he can throw more punches alone, I think he can take the matchup. Antonio Demarco in this matchup is kind of a slow starter in a way. Takes him a while to start to get everything off and get everything into effect. Demarco in this matchup just has to stay patient. Sanchez is not as quick as Valero. Don't think he has the punching power that Valero has. So this is a safer fight. He can be patient in this matchup, but everything has to be very well timed and well calculated. Sanchez throws a lot of punches. He throws a lot of unnecessary shots that he doesn't really need to throw, and he makes a lot of mistakes. And what Demarco wants to do is he wants to capitalize on those mistakes. He wants to counter with the overhand right. Every time Sanchez throws that lazy jab, counter him, time him, move around the ring quite a bit, use the jab a lot, set up the combination of big shots and straight punches, because Demarco throws a lot of straight punches and he comes forward. He can move side to side. He uses the jab when he moves side to side, but if it's a center of the ring fight, I think that Sanchez could take it, but I think if he moves around and uses the ring to his advantage and jabs and boxes and counters with hard counter shots, solid counter shots, I think he can very well take this matchup. So when it comes down to everything at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the more crisp fighter. I'm going to go with Antonio Demarco in this match. Antonio Demarco's I think he's going to land the more solid shots. I think that he's going to capitalize on Sanchez's mistakes. I think that Demarco is just the better boxer out of the two. The punch, like I said, the punch is going to be more solid. Though I think Sanchez is going to come out, he's going to have a high output, but this potentially is going to be fight of the year. Potentially, on paper it is, but who knows? But overall, I'm going to go with Demarco, 7th round knockout. I think Demarco's going to pick up the pace and he's going to knock out Sanchez. So anyway, guys, that was Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.